Okay, so you asked for some updated footage or additional, so here I'm going to give it to you. Here's the storm utility drain that comes out, which is actually still, my property line does go out to about the end of that first panel right there. That first panel right there. Anyhow, this is not the first time this has been replaced by the county where it's been dealt with. I did find that out. There's been several repairs done in the past. I've only been here for 2 years. But in the video you could see earlier that this shoots water out and lands right up there against the seawall. And then the water, of course, goes down. Its force is down, and you can see in the video how it was bubbling up. But what happened is it bubbled up enough that it dug underneath the seawall and then bubbled the dirt out from this side as well. There's the oak tree you mentioned, and you're right. I would love to save that thing. So anyhow, what's the answer? I don't think the county wants to pay the money for the seawall. And you know what? This one is still standing, so I'm okay with that. The best I've been able to consult, there needs to be what they call a 1,000-pound stone put in here at the bottom. Concrete and then some 1,000-pound stone on top of that. So you're talking maybe a quarter yard of concrete, maybe a small load of stone, and the rest dirt. And it needs to be packed in and compressed in the way it's supposed to be, all the way up around here. But as we spoke before, and then maybe some sod put on the top. My estimate's $1,000. I'm not even looking for money. I know the county's got plenty of dirt. I just need a little help doing it, for that matter. I'll buy the damn dirt. I'll use your equipment or something, but this isn't my responsibility. Otherwise, I'd do it myself, and we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But the problem, as we spoke before, is this is going to happen again. So unless this tube, which is not in there straight, is actually angled towards the wall ever so slightly, and it's very easy to see in the video that it is, because it hits the wall when it shoots water. Unless that tube is either angled the other way, or some riprap or something put in here to break the water from destroying the ground that's going to blow underneath the seawall. And it isn't just that. As you can see, the force of this water, I'm hoping this turns out, has done a considerable amount of damage as far as moving the seawall and cracking it. Now, let's hope, well, that might help. Let's hope that when it gets filled in, all that doesn't crack, and the dirt and everything behind it provides support. And then I'm hoping that when you guys come in here and dump some riprap or stuff under there, that maybe will prevent it from happening again, and it'll be cheap. But I really don't think so, because I really think a better answer than even the riprap is getting this tube angled away from the wall, because it's angled the wrong way. It's not a long tube. I don't know what it takes to replace those, to be quite honest. So, I don't know. But I know it's something that the county does, and they do quite often. And I know this is a clear-cut example of the county's use of my property and me suffering damage of it. And I shouldn't have to suffer the damage. So at the very minimal, give me a couple hands out here to help and put this thing back together. But it's not my responsibility. I'd be more than happy to help it do this. It's damage that I shouldn't have suffered, and it was preventable. And we did speak that for 2 years prior to this, I've had you guys out here, not you, but I've had people out here and been told that it was this oak tree, which, as you can see, there's no roots growing down there. You don't see any roots up against that wall, do you? that theory's out the window. Anyhow, I'll send you some still pictures if you still would like those.